X. And Hi, Zach.
Hey, Ben. How's it going, bud?
Oh, it's going good.
Oh, great.
It's gonna be back, Zach.
Ben,
You and I have had a hiatus.
Ben, as the most important band of all time once said, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Man, Stained is.
That was definitely not the first thing we said when we got into the recording room.
It's been a while.
It was the first thing we said. When we got,
I think so.
I walked down. I'm like, oh, it's been a while. And Zach's like, it's been a while.
I had to do it.
You have to.
Ben, you know it's been 10 years since Stained released an album.
Yeah.
Ben,
Sorry.
Ben, I actually got a message from Cornelius. Ben, I actually had to use his government name as well. He is very cross with you just swearing so flagrantly within the first minutes of the gameplay.
I'm sorry, Cord.
Are you?
Not that he's here.
I don't think you are.
I think he's here in spirit, though.
So anyway, Ben.
Zach, I'm trying.
It doesn't look like it, but that's okay.
I haven't played shut up. I haven't played anything with this controller in a while, so.
Well, Ben.
I'm playing a lot of keyboard-based games.
Like what is that fucking game, Ben? That one godforsaken game, QWOP.
QWOP.
Do you remember QWOP?
No, I don't. What is QWOP, Zach?
Ben, it's the game you've been playing, obviously. It's that game you know, QWOP. It's you have a runner and you use QWOP to move his the runner's I think it's his thighs and their calves, and so you have to run. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, dude.
You absolutely
Was it on Addicting Games?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Man, I wish I was good at platforming.
Yeah, yes.
We'll get it eventually, though.
I don't know about that.
Well, Zach, I keep you around to keep my confidence up, and you're failing miserably at it.
Or maybe I'm succeeding.
Well,
Maybe no, Ben. You're gonna do it in spite of what I say.
I'm gonna do it because Zach doesn't believe in me.
Bouncing.
Bouncing and trouncing, we're bouncing and trouncing. Bouncing, trouncing, bouncing and trouncing. Bouncing and trouncing.
What are you saying?
I replaced the lyrics of boats and hoes to bouncing and trouncing.
Sure, Ben.
That's exactly what I did, Zach.
You're a regular Weird Al.
Thank you.
And you also died.
I know.
You became deceased.
There's this burning white core of just anger playing this right now, or me messing up. I mean, I love playing this game, but me messing up so many times, and it's just gonna come out eventually. The beast is gonna come out to play, as they say. Would you like to try?
No. This is your game. I just know that I will not be able to do it.
Damn it! I was banking on you doing it, Zach.
And I think too bad we don't have an Ori death counter for this game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Adam, if you're listening.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just kidding. I was gonna say you should add a death counter.
Yeah,
but
oh man, we could do it like that. Is it Super Meat Boy? Yeah.
I've never seen. I mean, I've never played Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy.
I've heard it's hard as shit.
It is hard as shit, but it has this really cool feature where throughout the game, because it's a really quick game, it's quick gameplay.
Yeah.
As you go through it, you can you'll go through it and die and go through it and die, and when you win, you can see the entire all of your attempts play out. So it'll be a herd of Meat Boys running, and then they die, and it gets thinner and thinner until you have the winning.
So it's just as you're playing, your previous runs are also going as you're.
Yeah, I mean not all the time. You have to have them. Ben, you.
Raspberries.
What?
They look like raspberries. Those purple things.
Oof! I thought they looked like chocolate.
You thought they looked like chocolate?
Oof!
Oof! I thought they looked like chocolate.
All right, Ben.
Zach,
how far into this are we? I don't remember.
Zach, how have you been?
How about you? Son of a bitch!
I think this is close to the end.
Is it? Ben, in the end, it
didn't even matter. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. See, wow. Ben got a reference.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A nut finds a blind squirrel every once in a while, or something like that. Do you want to try, Zach?
No.
Zach?
No.
Zach.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm just sitting,
Oh, I know you are.
I'm sitting back here. I'm having a little bit of a malt liqueur.
You make it sound a lot more fancy than it is.
It is. Look at this, Ben. This is a
A malt liqueur.
This is a golden
It's
cap.
Mickey's.
Yeah, it's the House of Mickey, Ben. That comes right from the top, dude.
Yeah, you know what else comes from the top?
What? Go ahead. No, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Ben,
I was trying to think of a shittier malt liquor. Oh, no. Colt 45 is my favorite malt liquor.
I was going to say, what are you gonna say?
You don't speak ill will of the Colt 45.
Ben, do you remember? Oh, you didn't really jump that time. You just kind of died, huh? I don't know.
All right, it's fine. It's good.
You sound like me.
What?
When I get mad, I'm just, it's fine. Now, why would I be mad about it? Ben, do you remember when we were at a local tavern?
Wow. Yes.
And we were hanging out. We were having a soda or two.
A pop or two.
And we were in the... Well, you were using the karaoke... not the karaoke, I'm sorry, the jukebox app.
Oh, yes.
And we played a certain song, Ben, over and over again.
I love this story.
So we were sitting there, Ben. I think it was you, me, and one of our other friends.
Yep.
And Ben had this, I don't know, it's credits.
Touch Tunes.
Touch Tunes, sure.
God damn it.
And so we were on Touch Tunes, or Ben was, and there are credits that you use, right? And then you can like pay to get your song to the front of the list.
Yeah, so you just get the app, and they're like, all right, yeah, here's a song, and certain songs cost certain money to play, and then you can pay more to have them elevated to the front of the list to play.
Sure.
On the playlist.
And so Ben, you and I were sitting there, and we had been listening to the song "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder. You didn't make it.
Fuck.
So we were listening to "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder, and Ben put.
Keep going.
Ben put it on.
We all saw
it. And we were like, oh, this song kind of goes hard. And so then Ben put it on another time, and I think once or twice or 3 times more. So we were playing it a lot.
Oh, it was queued like for 5 times.
Yeah, it was.
And I paid the premium to get it to the front of that line.
Looking back on it, it was a lot, but it was also really funny. And I think it was another patron sitting close to us who just like turned. And he asks the entire bar crowd, he goes, who the fuck is playing this song?
It's the funnier version of John Mulaney's What's New Pussycat thing. Have you ever heard that bit that he does?
Who is that? I don't know.
John Mulaney's a comedian, and he basically was telling a story how he did the same thing with, but he kept playing What's New Pussycat at the bar.
That's funny.
But I was like, I like our version of Lips of an Angel better.
Honestly, yeah.
Just by the end of it, oh my god, I can't stand hearing this guy complain about it. He wants to have an affair.
That song is actually like the singer is
Jesus.
he's got a bad person in that song, isn't he? I do like that that Adam has because I keep saying the spikes because you keep dying.
Shut up.
Well, I can point them out in a second here when you fall. Let's see. Oh, see, but like some of the spikes have like a shadow on them. It looks like they're a little bit darker because they're under the platform that you should make it on. But you seem to be adverse to making it.
This part is not hard. This part is like a non-issue. It really isn't.
Really?
It isn't. Let me just go through it.
This is okay. That one was actually.
In spite of you, dick.
In spite of me, yeah. But like, what about this next part?
This next part's tough.
I can't lie about it.
I cannot lie. This part is tough.
Ben, I've been watching. I'm a huge fan. Not a huge fan, but one of my interests is true crime. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm so fascinated with true crime, specifically with the serial killers. Obviously, they're not good people. Ben, you fell again.
I panic paused.
And so I've been watching some documentaries I've been meaning to catch up on. And you know what I have to say, Ben?
What?
We actually had this conversation before, but I want to go back to it just because I think it's important. I was watching, I read through books and things like that about different true crime people. And what I think has to happen is that the police and the media specifically have to stop doing one thing in particular with these killers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I know absolutely what you're going to say.
They have to stop giving them cool names.
Oh, yeah.
Because
serial killers have the coolest names.
Which sucks, because...
It does. Oh, my God, dude.
Fucking... like the Green River Killer, right?
Yeah.
We have the Night Stalker, or
They sound like all like my gamer tags. Except
yeah,
not.
like there's the Vampire of Dusseldorf.
But you get what I mean, though.
Yeah, the Butcher of Berlin. All these names. The Vampire of Sacramento. All these names, like, they have, like, a certain, like, cool feeling to them.
Yes.
But they're for pieces of shit, right? So don't name them, the Green River Killer or the Night Stalker. Name them, hey, fucking Randy, the no-good small wiener asshole. You know, name him something like that.
Small wiener asshole.
Yeah, like, name him something like that. Like the fucking...
Zach, that was awesome.
The frumpy, dumpy, nerdhead piece of shit. Name him something like that. Like, don't give these guys cool names. They don't deserve it.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you know, and honestly, that was my little rant about these things, you know. man, oh man.
True crime wouldn't have a... I don't know. I guess it still would. I guess it wouldn't be as interesting, though. Or the titles wouldn't sound as epic as Eric the tiny wiener asshole, or whatever you said.
It's like, yeah, name him like Eric the constipated moron. Like, something like that. Like,
dude, because a lot of the serial killers, that's where they get their joy from.
Yeah, like, I mean, some of them are just straight up nerdy pieces of shit, like Dennis Rader, the BTK killer.
Yeah.
He's a nerdy piece of shit. He left at all of his crime scenes because he was such a fucking evil genius. He would leave cereal behind, Ben, because he's a serial killer.
God.
Get it?
What an absolute goon.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
For murdering people and
Ben,
that calling card.
Do you know what
That's worse than the wet bandits in Home Alone.
You want to know...
God damn it!
You want to know something really bad, Ben? Dennis Rader, the BTK killer, he started his spree... Not that we're... Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of a warning here because it is talking about true crime, which can be intense. He started his murder spree in the 70s.
Yes.
Where he was absolutely, like, terrifying. And he was... I think he worked for ADT, so he was literally installing home surveillance that people were getting because of him.
Inside job.
Yeah, and so it was, like, really, like... He was genuinely like a terrifying person. And you know how he got caught, Ben?
How?
He sent a letter to the police asking if they could track him if he sent them a floppy disk. And they said no. And the first thing he said upon being arrested to the arresting cop was, "Why did you lie to me?" Like, Dennis, dude, go fuck yourself. Oh my God.
For such maniacal people, you wonder how they're so stupid sometimes. Especially that's like, come on, guy.
Oh my God, the serial. Oh my, and he wrote poetry. Oh God.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I've been reading.
Just how people get to that point has always been very fascinating to me.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like,
like sometimes, like even like school shootings and stuff, man. Like the way these people get. I'm not like having sympathy for them by any stretch of the means. Like they're fucked up people, but I mean. They were just normal fucking people who had some really bad fucking trauma in their childhood.
That's the thing is, I heard somebody say it, that, you know, at one point all these people were kids. And it's so weird to think about these heinous people. I mean, obviously, like you said, they don't deserve anything.
Again, yeah, monster pieces of shit.
But it's like, holy shit, it's crazy to think that, man, some of these kids went out, like this documentary I was watching, this person said at one point this kid gave like a second grade presentation, you know, stuff like that, and I'm like...
He was learning how to type at one point in his life.
But honestly, looking at it, I don't think Richard Ramirez really was a grade A student, so fuck him. Ooh, oh, Ben.
Fuck, dude! I'm getting close.
Okay, Ben, here we go. Is this going to be the run?
I don't know. I'm yes.
Okay.
No. Maybe. I don't know, dude. Dude, I don't get that. I'm not a fucking mind reader.
Oh, man. Well, Ben,
this part's getting really easy.
Look at you, Ben. You're fucking...
You gotta get into that flow state.
Gotta... Gabagoo.
Gabagoo. You gotta go.
Perfectly said. I could not have said it better myself.
Yeah. Zach, I had a bit of an incident. In like the 2 or 3 weeks that I was gone.
Yeah.
Well, that we didn't record.
Yeah, Ben was actually.
I was out of state.
Yeah, Ben, you were out on a on a reconnaissance mission from the NSA, right?
I'm not at liberty to say why I was where I was.
Okay, sure.
But I was drunk in a different state at one point.
Like a different state of reality, or a different state of like Michigan?
Yes.
Or a different state in Michigan. Oh, I'm dumb. Or a different state in the country.
In the country.
Oh, okay.
So we got dinner, and we're at this place. I've had a few beers at this point.
Okay.
And we're leaving.
Yeah, and then what happened?
And there's two ways out of this restaurant. There's the normal person
Your way or the highway?
It was my way or the normal person highway.
Sure, okay. I already know where this is going.
Yeah, because I complained about it to you and the moment it happened.
What is... Ben.
The last spike got me. Alright, we gotta keep going. What was there? So,
okay,
next to our table, there were the doors to go out back to the parking lot.
Okay.
Option A. Option B. Go up the precarious ledge.
Oh, no.
Carrying a cooler. Kind of drunk. And then stepping onto the bench that is not bolted into the ground.
Which bolted into the ground?
No.
Oh, that's not safe.
No, it was just sitting there, which is the bench just chilling. And it was on like a hill. Like, not a hill, but the ground was not flat.
Okay.
But in their defense, I shouldn't have been climbing on it.
Yeah, no, you're still at fault here. I'm just,
And then... So... I guess you can decide probably which option I took, Zach.
I'm going to say you took the safe and steady option.
No. In hindsight, I wish I did, because I've been in a bit of pain.
Yeah, why is that, Ben?
Because I broke my ass, Zach.
You broke your ass.
I broke my ass, Zach. So, the way it went down is I actually went up the precarious ledge.
What? That was not my guess.
I almost tripped, and I'm like, oh, good, I'm glad I didn't trip and kill myself. And then I took a step down to the bench, but I stepped on the front part of the bench, so all of my weight went forward. And there was like a piece of wood that was bracing the rest of the bench, and it was sticking up. And my right butt cheek got a massive shiner on it, dude.
Yikes!
It was so bad. And then I had to fly, like on the way home. Oh, it was the worst, dude.
That sounds painful, dude.
Dude, there's nothing worse than hurting your tailbone. I mean, there probably is. Any, like, isolated pain on stuff you just take for granted is the worst. Which is like any injury, I guess, you know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah, absolutely.
What's probably the worst injury you've ever had?
The worst? That's a good question. I have two that I can think of. One of them, when I was younger, I had the indoor recess, right? Because it was raining outside or some such thing. It might have been actually a field day, now that I think about it.
Classic.
And we were playing Foursquare, and this kid, and I think I was in first or second grade. No, third grade. And one of my friends was like, hey, I bet you can't run up that wall. And I said, fucking bet, dude. So I ran, and what I did then, I jumped and I planted my foot on the wall, and I kicked off the wall.
Ooh, that.
And I fell right on my wrist, right? Oh. And then I was like, okay. My mom came to my school because I fell pretty hard, and they're like, yo, we should probably call your mom. I was like, okay, thanks. So she's like, does your arm hurt? And I was like, no, it's fine. But I'm one of those people who I don't want, like, even when I was younger, I didn't want to
make a fuss.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna be fine. But it was like 2 days, I was still like, okay, now it's actually hurting. So I went to, it was like, was it 2 days? It might have been a little bit longer than that, because I went to the doctor, and it was my wrist was broken. Is the whole okay? That's it. I don't know how it happened, Ben. I don't know the time frame. Regardless, I went to the doctor, and they're like, yo, your wrist is broken, and it's kind of like fusing. And I mean, looking back, I'm like, do bones fuse that fast? I didn't think they did.
I don't think they did either.
Maybe my doctor was just like a sadist. Who knows? Because he had to re-break my wrist, right? And so he got up this foam triangle, and it was that really hard foam.
Oh, yeah.
And he puts my wrist kind of on it, and he goes, all right, son, on the count of three, I'm going to just push down lightly. And I'm like, okay. And, my mom's sitting in, like, kind of at the door, just being a supportive mom like she is.
Right.
And the doctor goes, 1, 2, and on 2, he pushes down. And it was just this deep, guttural, like... And I was like, okay, ow, first of all. Second of all,
ow, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Thanks for not doing it on 3, you dick.
I would have been way too prepared. And so I was like, okay. But I think I was immediately, like, in some, like, state of shock because it didn't hurt that bad. But the funny thing is, the doctor goes, "Son, can I have you move over? I think your mom's gonna go down."
Oh no!
Because she was like so like not here for it.
Yeah.
So I think that was one of them. The other one, Ben, there's a location that I know you and I have both been to.
Yeah.
Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Oh yes.
So you know, at Sleeping Bear Dunes, there is an area you can go to that's a 450-foot straight bluff down to Lake Michigan. And behind that, like my family and we'd gone down to the bottom and just like walked back up because it was kind of fun.
Right.
And when we were walking up, I saw that there were these giant bluffs of sand, and they had like that kind of, it's not sand grass. I don't know what kind of grass it is.
Dune grass.
Is it called dune grass?
Yeah, I think it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called dune grass.
Okay, perfect. I learned something new. And so it's like all that type of stuff, but there are walkways through it that I don't know how they got there. But I climbed up one that had a bit of a ramp, and I was like, I'm gonna jump over to the next one because I'm like fucking Naruto, right?
Right.
And so I jumped and I landed kind of like it went straight up, and then there was like an angle, probably like a 45-degree angle. And I pushed off of that and I landed straight flat foot. It was probably a 12-foot fall. Ooh. And I landed straight flat foot. So I essentially, with both legs, well, with one leg, I went into the squat position. And it was like I was doing a pistol squat, which if you know what that is, that's when you have your one leg out and you squat down with the other one and you go up. I essentially did that, but I pulled my entire like hamstring.
Ooh.
And so it just, I mean, it hurt to sit, which sucks because we had like a 3-hour and change drive back to our home city. But yeah, those were kind of the two that I can think of. Honestly, I've been pretty lucky in that I haven't really gotten messed up badly at all. Despite the fact that I've done some really stupid things when I was younger. So
just like at the end of it, like, this is how Naruto did it at all.
Honestly, that is how Sasuke and Naruto did it when they were trying to learn how to...
But the result was not the same.
Well, no, that's how they did it, though, when they were trying to learn how to control their power. And so they were learning how to run up trees. And naturally, Sakura had the best energy control of the group. I think it's Ki or Chi. Chi, yeah. And so she had the best control of the group. And so she climbed up and she was like, okay, I bet. And then Naruto and Sasuke had to learn how to distribute it so that they had enough Chi in their feet to walk up the tree instead of, jumping on the tree and breaking because there's too much energy there, obviously, Ben.
And when they failed, that's when they say, I did one of those pistol squats.
Well, no, this one time Naruto does fall back and kind of like land on his butt like I did.
Oh, dude, nothing, dude.
And what is your injury, Ben? This is a weird episode. I'm gonna put a trigger warning at the beginning for just like for people who are like squeamish about pain, for people who are squeamish about true crime, stuff like that. I'm just gonna put like a little disclaimer. This episode might get a bit intense.
Yeah. My worst injury?
Yeah.
I'm of your similar nature. I've been very lucky.
Yeah.
Really lucky. Like I don't know. I've always been a really cautious person.
Okay.
But I've never broken anything.
No?
No,
really?
Never. I've sprained shit. I may have broken my ass. I'm not really sure because I may need to go get x-rays because it still hurts.
I forgot one. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
But, I think it's fine. But one of the worst ones, and this was recent, it was, apparently it's a common thing, but, like, my foot, man. Like, I don't know what a plantar something.
Plantar's foot?
Plantar's foot.
Yeah.
I have that, and I was like, that's it. I'm not gonna be able to walk. Like, it hurts so freaking much. Like, just the right side of my right foot. Every time I stepped on it, like, my whole leg just fucking hurt. It was the worst, man.
Well, yeah. When you can't...
And they're just. I'm like, I'm gonna have to have foot surgery.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna get my foot amputated, and I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like, yeah, you got this very common thing that everyone has. Just make sure you stretch your calf more. I'm like, oh, it was the worst though. Like, it's just like those things that are like you just take for granted.
Yeah.
Certain things, but yeah, you said you forgot about one.
Yeah. When I was young, I know what you're saying though, but like I commonly wake up with with a good bit of headaches, which I've done my Googling, which isn't ever good to do because it's not a diagnosis. But it's all these, absolutely terrible things.
Yeah.
But there are days when I wake up without a headache and I'm like, okay, I'm just here. But I really should not take those for granted. Ooh, good save. I really shouldn't take those days for granted because, I'm probably going to have a headache type of deal. But when I was younger, Ben, I played a little bit of basketball, and I'm no Larry Bird, but yeah, we were playing basketball, and this one time, one of my teammates kind of fucking whipped a ball. He was kind of a little bit of a
asshole,
dick face, and yeah, he was one of those guys who was trying to be like
Larry Bird.
Well, he thought his skill level was a lot higher, and therefore he could do whatever he wanted, despite the fact we were like varsity 3 out of 2. Like we were, 2? Yeah, we were like legitimately like we were like the ball group that was like there because we got cut from the other team, but there were enough of us. We were kind of like the island of misfit toys, except a bunch of gumpy kids trying to play basketball.
The island of misfit basketball players.
Yeah, literally. And so we were doing this passing drill, and he fucking one arm heaved a basketball at me, and I was unaware that it happened. And Ben, you sloppy fuck!
Oh, I just hit the coins. Oh my God, there's more.
This one looks to be just like a balancing thing, though. Just don't fuck it up, Ben. There's no saving point here, which is good. But Ben, yeah. So I was. He threw the basketball at me. This is a long one, apparently. Jeez, Adam, dude.
Adam, this is a... oh my God. Oh, I was going for the drink of the monster. It's game time, though.
There goes...
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Zach.
Watch him as he goes. Ooh. Oh, you have to get over fast.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
I did.
I know you did. No, you're a smart guy. I don't know about that. Yeah, you're smart. Oh, there's more... Oh, Jesus, Adam, you absolutely salty dog.
Adam, dude, this is...
No! Yes! Shut up!
I'm gonna fucking shit.
Oh, man! It was right there! I'm gonna... It's alright, we're good.
Oh, God.
Let's get back on the horse, Zach. What were you saying?
Doesn't fucking matter. So, yeah, he threw the basketball at me, and I was at the time scratching my cheek, and it hit my hand, the back of my hand. Oh, that's what... I was unaware because I wasn't in the drill at this time. And so I think he was just kind of being a piece of shit. And he hit me, and it knocked my finger into my eye, and it scratched over my my pupil area.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was kind of rough.
That's on K.
Yeah. And I saw, like, blood on my cheek because my nail had grown, but I thought my eye was bleeding despite the fact that doesn't happen.
I did not know your eye doesn't bleed.
I don't think it does it? I mean, I'm not going to Google it because that's icky. And I don't want to, like, pass out right now. Ooh, Ben, look at you fucking go.
Dude, this is like a non-issue, except...
Okay. All right, Ben, so I think that...
Let me see if I can get to that spot, and then we'll stop the episode.
Okay. Well, as you do this last run, I'm going to do a sign-off here, Ben.
Dude, this is not even an issue right
So, Ben, what I think, right, is if the lovely people here like what we do here over at Cheese, Eggs, and Grits Gaming... no, that doesn't make sense.
Cheese, Eggs, and Grits Gaming.
Yeah.
Why did we not think of that, Zach?
I don't know, Ben.
That was not one of the contenders for our channel name when we were thinking of one.
It was either...
Idiot! We could have had an awesome channel name.
And we could have had a bad pitch. No committal.
Happy with it, go. Right.
So, yeah. If you guys like what we do here at Critical Escape Gaming, please go ahead and... jumping headbutt that fucking like button. Do a suplex on that subscribe button. Fucking Ben, what do you want him to comment?
What's the worst injury you've ever had?
This is gonna be an intense episode. Yeah, so we went over ours.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else to add.
I mean, I don't know. I've been very lucky.
Yeah,
Very lucky. Anything else to say to the people, Zach?
No, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.